Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was at Comic-Con. You guys have been to Comic-Con multiple times now. How is it for you coming here? And do you guys have to split up when you get here and someone do this, someone do that? Or do you stay as a group together?
I'd like to stay as a group together just to cause mayhem. Right?
We split up.
Yeah. And we split up.
I just like to be
we're very
with Iain.
diversified. We like to be able to adapt.
We basically all get straws. We draw straws, and whoever gets the short one has to go with Ming.
Oh, snap.
Wow.
No, it's true.
I don't believe that.
You're the short
really sad to say
because
that.
the short straw is, it's a privilege.
Actually, he's just saying that because it's actually Iain. That's weird.
Yeah, I got paired up with Iain for the first time, just the two of us.
Oh.
We all know that's not true.
I'm sure that went well.
To be honest, though, we make the show. You can look out there. We make the show a little bit in a giant studio-shaped vacuum in Culver City, and when we come down here, we see a lot of families who watch the show. A lot of people who watch the show come out to the panel. It's really nice to see that people are following the story, and lately to see people, dressed up as Daisy. They threw out their old Sky costume, and then they got Daisy costumes.
A lot of Simmons.
A lot of Simmons.
We stayed fairly regular with the costumes. That's one you can bring out year after year.
Right.
The medical.
The goggles and the science jacket.
Goggles, for sure.
I can't wait to see some Quake ones, though.
Oh, I'm curious. I'm curious to see.
They're gonna have that your weapon thing, the axe.
You know how you make my
axe
costume?
shot.
How do you
Shotgun
make
axe.
Get a
Shotgun.
shirt that's 2 sizes too small.
And then you go to the gym for 11 years.
a lot of oil?
That's
Nice.
awesome. I want to know where everyone would like for their character to go in the next season if they had their way.
Tough question.
Henry?
I know everybody thinks about it because, there are comic books that now that have, storylines that are probably different than what you're going through on the show, but I'm sure you guys go home and say, I want to do this as my character.
I just want to go in the way of staying alive. Yeah.
I think that'll happen for you.
Good one.
Yeah.
I feel like
I like that.
What are you thinking here,
That
Henry?
direction.
Cavalry will be.
Director Mackenzie? What are you thinking
Exactly.
Do you know what I think would be cool? If you remember in Captain America, the first one, he's like really scrawny and small and skinny, and then he turns into this big muscly guy. Like if they did the reverse of that with Henry.
He turns into like young Urkel.
Is that the dream for your character? That's what you want.
Is that what your character
or me
wants?
and him get body swaps and suddenly have the body of a 12-year-old.
Wow. You just pitched a great episode.
By the way, that would be amazing. If Henry was, if you guys like Freaky Friday, but just you guys.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Is that because of Simmons? That would be awesome, Henry.
Yeah, because of
then
Simmons,
you'd
because then
be-
you could finally.
Then you'd have a new girlfriend.
Oh
Wow.
my!
Oh, snap.
Okay, I can't
Ooh,
picture
yeah.
that. We figured
Okay.
it out.
What do you think? What would Simmons like?
Wow.
I think she'd like. I think she'd want some like animals to have in the lab.
Animals?
Just
Really?
like,
You and Fitz share that. You both. Is it a monkey, perhaps?
Could be a monkey.
Could be a
Could
monkey.
be a monkey assistant. Although she'd probably get really annoyed, but she might give Fitz it just for a bit.
Like a mini pony.
Mini pony, yeah.
Wow.
Well, mini pony, I think now.
Yeah.
Well, when
little
you
unicorn
saw the direction that the show was going to go, like we saw in the epilogue, I guess you'd call it the epilogue of the last episode, is it going to change the dynamic of the team itself with having a
By
new?
its nature, the way it ended, we lost.
Oh yeah.
We
A lot
lost
of people.
Lincoln Campbell and our nemesis and the big bad for a couple of seasons in The Amazing Brett Dalton, and suddenly our team was down to a few people, and one of the key members of the team since the beginning, Mary Sue
Mary
/
Sue
Sky
Poots.
/ Daisy.
You got so many names.
No,
I
there's
feel like
so
she's getting a new
many.
one.
So
Yeah.
many. Quake.
Avril.
Wait, Quake. Tremor.
Avril
Levine.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Because it looked like Avril Lavigne at the
She's
end.
out on the run, working an emo goth thing. Probably not showering as much as I think she ought to.
Shaving, not shaving,
so-
hairy armpits.
Yeah, so
No,
splintered.
yeah, it is. It's different. We're in a new time slot, so it's darker. I think it's going to be sexier because now Henry and Elizabeth will be together, and
Showing some side boob.
Side boob. And Ian's gonna have amazing.
Super soldier.
I would actually. I go home and think about me and
you guys
Ian
in the
dating.
comic books. You guys
In
hooked
the
up.
yeah.
Because my spirit animal is cougar.
You're not selling it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Soundbite.
That's awesome.
Any other serious questions?
I
feel like
don't
Ian
have
wouldn't
any
know what to
serious
do with
questions,
you.
but in terms of
This is our.
Think she's in
Yesterday was our first day back from summer vacation, so we just brought the silly back.
First day
So
of
we don't know
shooting.
much about the plots other than what happened yesterday.
But I mean, I really do feel like season 4 is going to be a clean slate because it's almost like what happened with Hive and the emotional turmoil that all the characters had to go through. There was sort of a period at the end of that saga.
Yeah.
We did a lot of Hydra.
Yeah.
That's a little bit wrapped up at the moment.
yeah.
Who knows what this season's gonna bring? It's a whole fresh new start.
Yeah, it almost could be like maybe there'd be a new character.
A big new character. Who knows?
Wow, that would
A
be
few
cool.
new
That
characters.
would be cool. Now there's the rumor that I started that
That I started.
that there can be a crossover with the Marvel shows. That I mean, the Marvel Netflix shows are a little grittier, a little kind of to the street, whereas Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a bigger, broader thing. But can they cross over? And do you guys want to see that? And do you know anything about that?
You know, we grill them from time to time, and we're still assured that it's all one universe.
Right.
I like that they aren't just kind of stunt crossing over. Like, oh my God, did you just see Jessica Jones walk past in the supermarket? I don't think anyone needs that.
No.
But especially now at 10 o'clock, I think when it becomes germane, at a certain point, you'll see it.
But didn't Daredevil and I go to the same orphanage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That I didn't know that,
Right.
but apparently we did. So who knows how much crossover we had there.
But I
And
think
I'm
Marvel
saying-
is
I'm
still the
implying what you
only
think.
one that has been able to do it with our show and with the cinematic world in ways that no one else has even come close to attempting. And
Go, Meg. She's just trash talking.
Yeah, I like it.
but I
other shows are
really
stupid.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud of our show for having kind of really started
It's
this
a huge
new
deal.
format that I don't think anyone's even attempted to do, and it's and I think they did it really, really successfully.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's crazy that we're here for the fourth year in a row, and it's kind of a smaller group this year, and it kind of brings back memories of the first season, and it was so new, and people didn't know what to expect. And I remember all the questions at the first time we were here were all about Iron Man and Thor and when they're going to come on, and now we never get that because people are so invested in our show and these characters, and I'm proud of that. Proud of that. We see cosplay of Fitz and Simmons.
I still get
More.
that sometimes.
That's great.
Dude,
That's
we're still-
awesome.
when's it coming out?
You're right.
You guys have another panel coming out. What do you expect?
A lot of loopiness.
Not like
Rock and roll. Just kill it.
This level of
He's the
maturity
showman.
will
Yeah.
be carried with
There'll
us.
be questions
Probably
and then
worse.
answers. There'll be people talking.
I feel like you're
What's
right
tough, we
about
haven't
that.
shot much.
You are so insightful,
Yeah, that's the-
No,
Ian.
generally,
That's the-
there's going to be there's a couple of secrets coming today at the panel.
Oh.
I think
There's gonna be
they
little
do a little something. We're here very
Oh,
quickly upon starting to shoot, so it's tricky, but I think they might find something that they can.
Those that have waited will be rewarded.
Oh, yes.
And drop.
Wow.